My SEO is terrible. So often I'm using landing pages as a way to prototype an idea and get some feedback. And yet a lot of times I don't get anybody traveling to the site unless I really push people there. And it turns out the problem is terrible SEO. I'm here today with one of the co-founders of Stevie AI, Elzat Erkin. And Elzat has actually looked at one of my websites and done a bit of an audit of it. And he's even going to use Stevie AI, an AI-driven SEO optimization platform, to help try to fix my problems here. So Elzat, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, John. I'm really excited to show you what Stevie AI is capable of, and hopefully to optimize your website and get it started to rank on Google.
I produced a site called Top Entrepreneur in Philadelphia. It was a little bit of an experiment. It's a directory. I haven't really done anything with SEO on it. So why don't we use that one as an example?
Sounds good. John's website, Top Entrepreneurs in Philadelphia. It's a simple directory with a list of entrepreneurs in Philadelphia as well as Stevie AI. So to get started, we usually get started with site analysis and specifically site audit. And this will help your website to comply with Google's security measures and everything else that might affect your SEO. And this is more of a doctor's checkup once every 2 months to do. So you don't have to do it very often. I already scanned John's website. There's 5 total issues, only 2 high impact ones, which is very nice. And he has some of these issues that he needs to fix. For example, meta robot, unfollow, HTTPS to HTTP. And there are some of the medium impact ones, such as there are too less of a contents, which is the reason why some of these, there are no keywords on John's website that he can put in. So we'll be fixing this.
So essentially, since I don't have any real content, it's really just quick blurb and call to action at the beginning, and then it's like a list of links. I don't have enough content keywords for it to feel like it can rank on.
Yes. Yeah. We will need to add more contents, change up the template a little bit to give more space to paragraphs and introductions and things like that. So there are some of the issues that you will need to fix. And the great thing is, for same as John, a lot of people wouldn't know much about SEO and what these means. So all you have to do is Stevie has this section called Chat for Insight, where you'll be talking to Stevie about your SEO report. And you can ask questions like, what are some of the most urgent issues I need to fix? And then Stevie will give you, some of the most urgent problems that you will need to work on as soon as possible before you get started on your content. And if you have no idea how to fix some of it, you can ask Stevie specifically a step-by-step guidance, such as how to fix the HTTP issue, and then it will give you a step-by-step on how to deal with that problem. This goes well with every single problem that you might have on your website. After site audit, you will have to run for once every 2 months, and you can go to keyword analysis, which is the most exciting part about figuring out what kind of contents to write and who your target audience is. So let's just do competitors keyword. As I mentioned, competitors, great place to start to figure out what you're missing out on and what kind of keywords you should rank for. And the keyword gap is to help you identify what your competitors ranking on and what you're missing out on. So let's try John's website. I'm just going to copy it here. And then, John, do you have any competitors that you have in mind?
I think another site that does something at least similar would be 1 Million Cups Philadelphia. So maybe start with that. They kind of have a coffee meetup.
Let's see what you're missing out on. All right, so Stevie gets you a lot of keywords here, and on the right, Stevie's ready to help you out, and they are ranking on things like newspapers, metronome, online, and there's 10 on each, so there's like 100 keywords that you need to rank on. And then here there are a lot of different keywords with a lot of different data. There is the search volume, which is how many people are searching for this particular keyword every month, and this is somewhere in the average. And then competition level, keyword difficulty. As you can see, there's like 3 keyword difficulty. This is very, very low. There's also 90, right? This is extremely high, which means very, very competitive. And when you're doing SEO, what you want to look at is how the keyword difficulty, so the easier the better, and also the search volume, the higher the better. So which means you want to find a low competition keyword with higher search volumes, and we can start work our way around that. So it's the top entrepreneurs is Karen Bridge, which has 210,000 search volume, and we can ask it for content ideas. Give me some content ideas for that keyword. Stevie will give you some ideas on the contents that you can write. So for keyword suggestions, we can ask Stevie a couple questions, such as give me some content ideas based on um, 3 keywords. And then Stevie will give you some content ideas, big business loan startup, AI startups, and funding startups. And you can go deeper based on your own expertise. For John, it will be startup growth, or startup scaling and startup building. And you can talk with Stevie, have it back and forth about what kind of ideas that are best content.
So what this is, I think, telling me then is these are topics I might want to like write a blog post or add a page or some content to the
Yeah.
website with these topics, because that would help me to really draw into that keyword.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, for example, there are some content ideas to innovative AI to watch in it says 2023, but you can say 2024, or emerging startups for next years that you should look forward to. So, we can go deeper into specific blog ideas. Give me specific blog ideas for AI startup, scaling AI startup. Let's say that scaling AI startups in 2024, overcoming common challenges, best practices, key considerations, and and HR, team acquisition, all of those stuff. So you can build on these kind of ideas into a blog or a website. This is how Stevie's AI assistant can help you based on just the keyword research you just did. So once we have the keyword and once we have the idea, what we can do is to actually copy the section content generation. And this is something that we take pride in, is we can generate content for you based on whatever information you have. And the more information you provide, the better. So all you have to do is enter the blog description and then internal backlink, which is there are some links that you will have to refer back to on your website. So let's just copy this. And then you can of course work on your keywords here. Ours is startup, let's say scaling startups. And we can add, we can select the tune and the reference website that if you have in mind. You can put top entrepreneurs in Philadelphia, and that's it. That's all you have to do. And if you click on generate, Stevie will take a little time, and then it will give you some outlines of some of the things that you would like to work on, and you're able to edit it and customize it based on your needs.
Yeah. And it sounds like you also could, to some degree, automate the as it's producing this content, even getting it ready to go onto your site.
Well, yeah, that is something that we would eventually work on, is to constantly update your website, generate contents, check your SEO, just do the whole thing themselves without you even working on it. But that will require us to access to your code, which usually doesn't happen. But if you're on Shopify, WordPress, or Wix, we'll be able to build a plugin to automate the whole process.
Wow.
So here you see it generated a blog title, meta description, and the introduction, challenges, and all of this. And then it will have summaries and prompts, and you can customize this as you want. But these are already optimized for your website and everything you're working for. All you have to do is click on generate blogs, and in a couple seconds Stevie will generate a blog for you. You see your website got featured here, and which is what the backlink is for, such as those featured on platforms like Top Entrepreneur in Philadelphia. So here the more backlink you add, the you can talk about your own website, refer other websites in this blog, and then here you go. This is the blog that Stevie writes you, and it didn't take us long, right? The whole process usually takes you about 10 to 15 minutes to complete a blog, and this is what Stevie does for your SEO. And this is just the current stage. We will be slowly automating this whole content generation ideas to keywords to actual generating blogs all into one section. So you will just have to click on one button to get a couple blogs ready to go.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. So if someone wanted to try this out, or if they wanted to reach out to you just to learn more about Stevie AI, what are some of the easiest ways for people to get involved and to try out this platform?
You can visit aicenter.ai/Stevie to get an assessment of how good your website is in terms of SEO. And you can also schedule a demo with me up here on this button, and then I will more than happy to show you go around your SEO. Use Stevie to assess some of the potential contents or campaigns that we can work on, and you can also contact me on LinkedIn, and I will provide John with my email as well.
That's awesome. And I'll include all those contact details and links in the description below. So be sure to check that out and reach out to the team if you're interested in doing that. Well, Elzad, thanks so much for being here today. This was really helpful. Really glad to have you on the channel.
Thanks for having me, John.
Awesome. Keep going.